Okay, we're on. So I'm going to do this video on the Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. Sorry, it's kind of shaking a little bit. It's not very stable. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right. So Pluto is going retrograde in Aquarius, and today is May 1st. It's the start of that till October 10th, 2023. And the opportunities that we can get from this time period is purging old patterns and balancing power. The challenges, however, that could be faced with this is being able to realize control and trying to look at where we struggle with tendencies of being controlling or possessive or obsessive, and then also overcoming intensity. So, for the next several months, Pluto, Lord of the Underworld, does his slow backwards dance across the signs of Aquarius and Capricorn from May 1st until October 11th, 10th or 11th. Topics connected to Pluto: power, control, evolution, transformation, as well as death and rebirth, become more magnified, yet at the same time muted. Retrogrades have a way of highlighting planetary themes whilst reflecting potential problems to be learnt and integrated. While Pluto, having recently shifted into the sign of Aquarius on March 23rd, there's been a collective transference of energy, going from materially focused, economy-driven, and goal-oriented Capricorn into the idealistic, independent, and unusual sign of Aquarius has been quite a change of gears. Since 2008, Pluto has emphasized and transformed the way that we do business and money and capitalistic structures, and many old systems and traditions, which are Capricorn themes, have collapsed and been replaced with new. And with Pluto in Aquarius, the power being now moving towards the collective, it represents the freedom, people, equality towards transformation, just in general, community gathering together, uniting. But yeah, transformation of technology and community. The last time Pluto was here during the 1700s, yeah, it was a long time ago, was the French Revolution and the creation of the American Constitution. So that's really interesting. At least I found that very interesting. So what could we expect this retrograde? Well, we seeing as Pluto dances across both signs, there's certainly business, quite literal, that will have to be wrapped up and concluded. Pluto will move out of Aquarius on June 11th and end up going direct at 27 degrees of Capricorn in October. When any planet is at the last degrees of a sign, it's known as an anaretic degree, which basically means it is at its most intense energy, so of that sign that it's in and the planet in it. Pluto has been there before, and we've already witnessed that urgency of crisis, that degree of crisis, which basically in Greek means a turning point. Thus, the symbolic energy that represents this manifests as tangible 3D. 3D events. Reality. It manifests into our reality, our own lives. We ourselves may face such a turning point. Perhaps this unfolds in our career or our personal life, depending on where Pluto is transiting in our own astrology chart. Those born near the end of the cardinal signs, Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, and Aries, or at the start of the fixed signs, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio, will feel this the most. And oh, do I. My son is in Aquarius, like you guys know, and it is at the start degrees, the beginning degrees. And then I have my rising sign in Leo, which is also at the beginning degrees. So I can expect a lot of transformation in my life. I feel it, and I know it's coming. I know it's there. I've always kind of felt it coming. So, yet this energy is also reflective in the collective unconscious. On the world stage, this retrograde may reveal what still needs to structurally shift, to die and be purged. Retrograde Pluto gives an opportunity to set things right, to tie up loose ends, face crisis, and emerge changed, transformed, and reborn. Things may feel intense, but there's also the sense of empowerment, where in your world have you become more powerful or learned to take control? Where could you at the same time release control and surrender a little more? Bring to mind the saying, may we have the serenity to accept the things we can't change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I'm going to say that again because it's big time hitting me. May we have the serenity to accept the things we can't change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And during Pluto's time in retrograde, Pluto will cross swords with the warlord Mars on May 20th. This invites us to balance will and power, to avoid bullying or being bullied. Then a connection to the moon's karmic nodes in July offers a last chance to purge toxic relationships or habitual patterns. Finally, 2 trines to the Sun and Mercury in Virgo in September allow us to more comfortably step into our power to transform with grace and speak with depth. When Pluto moves direct on October 11th, we'll be able to observe and understand the depth to which we have all dived over the last few months. Then and only then will we be able to move forward with a more integrated understanding of our own authority. So it's going to be a difficult time of transformation for many. This isn't just for me in my own life. This is for everyone that comes across this video. I know you feel it. And even those who don't have any awareness of astrology feel it too, some degree. Anyone living consciously in their lives can feel it and see it. But through hard times is what makes stronger people. So I hope that helps, and I hope that it gives some kind of inspiration. Take care.